But no marks for achievement for our next father, who committed his dadliest sin back in 2006. In a storyline that shocked the nation, Max let lust take over, before getting his leg over with the love of his son's life.
Max Branning, King Sleazeball, get your hands off of your daughter-in-law, you pervert.
I think he's just a bit of a horny devil, really. I think Max Branning definitely for lust.
My son's girlfriend.
Yes, she is. Bradley's girlfriend. Lovable, loyal, dependable Bradley. Surely this makes Max one of the dirtiest dads on the square.
Well, I think, it might be controversial, I think Max is a great dad.
Yeah, no, you've lost me there.
There's no way we'd want to watch Max forever if he didn't have redeeming qualities. You know, he's a really well-rounded character. He isn't just a terrible father by sleeping with, you know, everything that moves. He loves bringing home the money, bringing home the bread, and making sure everyone's safe, and he's cuddly with his girls, and he's there for Oscar, and, you know, he loves being a dad, and he's good at being a dad in all the very fundamental ways. And then he goes and does something monumentally stupid.
No offence, Stacey.
Max was completely responsible for the whole Bradley, Stacey epic years of guilt and misery. You do think, how could you? This is your own son's partner here.
Sorry.
And he just couldn't resist it.
Me and Bradley were fine until you came along.
Yeah, well, I've done nothing but be nice to the boy.
Making him see what a worthless little tart I am.
Ain't true. I've encouraged him, yeah.
To look elsewhere.
Poor little Bradley. It obviously does make Max the worst dad ever, doesn't it? God, am I turning into Tanya or something? I feel like I'm forgiving him everything. It's unforgivable.
What kind of man moves in on his son's girlfriend anyway?
Max as a character is very driven. If he wants something, he gets it.
And it was there from the very first moment. Stacey was on her way home from a night out, and she was barefoot going across the square, and Max just caught her eye and said something cheeky to her.
I like your shoes.
And I remember going, oh, hello. What's going to happen here?
Lovely. You like me, you know?
Bald, middle-aged, my perfect
Yeah.
man.
He's just can't help himself.
You're like a dog. Caught the scent and you just can't let go.
There is a big hole and it looks too good to avoid. Just have to walk straight into that trap.
He just can't resist it. You know, if there's a pretty woman in front of him, he just can't say no. He's a dog.
Our family's a sitting round a Vic, you know. Your mum.
Your wife.
I don't know if his first instinct is to put himself before his children, but I think he accidentally does.
Bradley's dad. I'm married. Twice her age.
I find that appealing.
Oh, it was awful.
And things were about to get a whole lot worse as nearly 14 million viewers tuned in to watch when Max's dadly sin was revealed.
The whole family was sitting there for Christmas to watch the Queen's speech. And instead we got a video of Max and Stacey.
Choice.
Even on her wedding day, she's standing in the wedding dress. She's about to marry his son. He can't resist it, in there trying to get another snog. He's dirty.
Max was indeed dirty. And Bradley, ooh, he was angry.
For poor old Bradley, I just cannot imagine. Because he thought his world was rosy, that the whole future is bright, and he's sitting there with a stupid paper hat on, watching his dad, snog his wife.
It's a joke.
How can you actually behave in that way and betray your own flesh and blood?
Just tell her, Stace, will you? Just tell her. Just tell him, all right? It's a joke. Tell him.
Sorry.
Max didn't have long to deal with it before Bradley threw him into the Christmas tree, as I recall.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you, Dad. Come back. Stay back. Come on. Get up. Just leave. Put your hands up there.
What was he thinking? Yes, he is a bad father.
Would anybody want to be Max? I certainly wouldn't want to be Max. To live with that cluster of lies.